Hello friends, welcome back to this channel. In this video I'm going to talk to you about how to create an Express Entry profile. So let's type Canada Immigration. So the first link www.canada.ca, click that link. Once you are on this page, click sign in or create an account. Scroll down and click register. Scroll down and click register with GC key. Click I accept. Then we have to create an account. Then we have to give a name. Preferred language of notification. Then we have to type the security questions. You can type whatever is good for you. Click continue. Now here it says Happy Worlds account. Scroll down. On the left hand side, click apply to come to Canada. Since we do not have any personal reference code, you have to scroll down. And here it asks about determine your eligibility and apply online. If you are a visitor visa, if you want a visitor visa, then you have to click this link. Otherwise, for Express Entry, click this one. Once you are on this page, now it's asking you about your eligibility, and it asks about which province or territory do you want to plan to live in. So let's select most common one, Ontario. You can select whatever works for you. Now it is asking about your official language test. So if you have given CELPIP, select CELPIP. Otherwise I'm selecting else for this video. Then it asking about the date, and so let's say then it is asking about your IELTS score. So let's give 8 in each one. Click next. Then it is asking about if you have any other second official language. If you have given any second official language, I'm selecting none in this case. Then it's asking about in the last 3 years, how many years of skilled work experience do you have in Canada? It must be full time. If you have, then select yes, otherwise no. Then it's asking about national occupation classification. If you do not have any Canadian work experience, then you have to select none of the above. Click next. Then it is asking about in the last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience do you have? So this is outside Canada. So in my case, I will select 4 to 5. You can select whatever the number is for you. Then it's asking about NOC code for your job. Okay, in this one, it's asking about in the last 5 years, do you have at least 2 years of experience in this sectors? If you have none, then select none, otherwise select accordingly. Click next. And it's asking about how much money will you bring to Canada. As you can see, the minimum amount is over 12,960. So let's select 16,000. How many family members do you have? So if you will bring in 2, if you will bring 3 with your spouse and kid, then select 3, otherwise select 1. Do you have a valid job offer in Canada? If you have, then you can select yes, otherwise no. It's asking about your date of birth, so let's say then it's asking about your Canadian degree, or if you have done your ECA, which is required. Mine was equivalent to Canadian master degree, then select master degree. If your ECA says that it is equivalent to Canadian bachelor degree, then select bachelor degree. Now here it asking about if you have studied full-time in Canada for 2 years or more, or if you have 2 years of work experience in Canada, or if you have relatives in Canada. If none applies to you, then select none. Click next. It's asking about your marital status, so select accordingly. Now as you can see, based on the answer which I inputted, it says I'm eligible for this express entry, and below other steps which needs to be done. So let's move it and click continue. Click next. Select accordingly whatever applies to you. Now we are into this page, express entry profile. As you can see, we have to fill out this section, so let's fill one by one. Personal details, click next. Country of birth, select whatever works for you. Click next. It's asking about if you have a valid passport or national ID document. Select yes for passport. Then document number, let's say country of issue date, so let's say 2012. Since passport usually is valid for 10 years, so let's select save and add. Click next. So it's asking about if you have applied to immigration, refugee and citizenship Canada before. If you have not, select no. It's asking about your country of citizenships, so select accordingly. Click next. If you have a dual citizenship, you can click insert row and then select the other country. How many family members will I be bringing? So if you're single, then select 1. If you are coming with your wife, then select 2. How much money will you bring to Canada? So let's say 20,000. Do you have any relative or citizen in Canada? Select yes or no, whichever applies to you. Save and exit. So the first section is completed. Now let's move to contact details section. Language of correspondence. Select whatever applies to you. So it's asking about your email address which the IRCC will communicate. So select. Click save and exit. Second section is completed. Now let's move to the third section, study and languages. So it's asking about your education history. Have you finished your high school or any higher education? Select yes. Field of study, so let's say it's computing. Let's say 2011. Select yes. Whatever your full academic year is. Full-time, part-time, select accordingly. If you have completed, then select completed, otherwise if it's ongoing, select ongoing. Country of city, then city. Your name of the school, level of education. If it is a bachelor degree, select bachelor, otherwise select whatever applies to you. Have we received awarded a Canadian degree or diploma or certificate for this period of study? So select accordingly. If you have done your educational credential assessment which is required within the past 5 years, so let's select yes. Then it will ask you about the organization. So I'm selecting WES, which is World Education Services, which is quite common. Then the date it was issued, so let's say your ECA number. You will find this information on your ECA report. Level of education, so it will in your ECA report it will tell you whether your education was equivalent to bachelor degree, master degree, or to your diploma. So select accordingly. Click save and add. Click next. So it's asking about your official languages. Can Happy World communicate in English and or French? So select accordingly. So this is auto filled. So guys, always select general training because for immigration purposes we are required to take IELTS general training only. And date of the result. Then certificate number of the IELTS. So let's say, then this is auto filled. If you have taken your French skill, then select yes or no. So now let's move to the fourth section, application details. So it's asking about which provinces or territory you would consider living in. If you have personal preferences, so select 1 or 2, whatever works for you. In my case, I will select all provinces. It's better to choose this option. Authorized British Columbia Ministry of Jobs, Tourism and Skills Training to collect from immigration, refugees and citizenship of Canada all of the information contained in my express entry submission. So select yes. Similarly for Ontario, select yes. Click next. If you have received any nomination certificate from a province or territory, then select yes, otherwise no. Click save and exit. Then we have to fill out the second last section, which is representative. So it's asking about if somebody has assisted you, either consultant, lawyer, for filling out this IRCC application. If you have done by yourself, then select no. Click save and exit. Now the last section, which is work history, click start form. So it's asking about your NOC code. So mine was 2174. Then it's asking about when do you was qualified for this occupation. So you can put your graduation date, let's say. Click next. Again, it asks about if you have a certificate of qualification from a Canadian province or territory. If you have, then select yes, otherwise no. Do you have a valid job offer in Canada, and the offer must be full-time and for at least 1 year, or meet different requirements depending on job type, or be a non-essential for federal skilled workers. If you have, then select yes, otherwise no. Click next. Then it's asking about your work history. Do you have any work history? If you have, then select yes, otherwise no. Then it's asking about your work history year. So let's say from 2015. If this is your past work experience, you don't have to select this option. In my case, let's select, for the sake of this video, I'm selecting this is my current job. So it was 2174. Your company name, country, click save and add. Again, if you have a multiple work history, then you can select, you can enter one more information here. Then is asking about, this page is about research. The following questions are about your education and work experience recognition in Canada. IRCC will use this information for research performance measurement. Do you agree to answer this question? Select yes. Have you looked for a job in Canada in your primary occupation? I will say yes. Have you checked to see if your education and work experience in your primary occupation would be accepted in Canada? Select yes. With whom did you check? Mark all at apply. So you can say with who, with your friends, with your immigration officer. So in my case I will select friend. Some job also regulated in Canada. You would need a license or certification to practice this job. So basically for software engineers you don't need a certificate. So I will select no. But if you're a doctor, if you're a pharmacist, you might have to select yes. Click save and exit. As you can see, we have completed all this section. Now let's move to hit continue. Now it's asking about your declaration. Select I agree. Similarly for this one, consent for use of information for research and evaluation purposes. Click I agree. Your given name. Then you have to click sign. Notice regarding personal information. Please read this carefully. Then this is the final steps, which says I agree that by submitting this application I will electronically sign in this application. I declare that the information I have provided is true and that documents I am submitting in support of my application are genuine and have not been altered in any way. Click transmit. So you will get this message which says congratulations, you have successfully submitted your application profile, and these are the steps. So guys, this was the video about Express Entry profile. I hope you liked this video. Again, sorry for the background noise. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel.